Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Cape Rugby TV time. We take a look at what's happening in the world of Western Province Club Rugby. Before we get going, of course, big thanks to our partners on board with us, Score Energy Drinks. Score Energy Drinks on board with Western Province Club Rugby and the Western Province Club Rugby Sevens. Going to give you a chance a little bit later in the show to win yourself a case of Score Energy Drinks. And of course, CyberSmart Internet Service Providers, CyberSmart on board with Cape Rugby TV. We'll talk to you a little bit about CyberSmart a little bit later during the course of the show. Big thanks, of course, folks, for those of you that watched last week and the week before, to Morgan Newman for standing in for me. One of the rare opportunities that I've taken a break from the show, but big thanks to Morgs. And in studio with us tonight, we've got a bunch of guests, starting off, first of all, with Murray Ingram from NTK. Murray, nice to have you back.
Always a pleasure to be here, JP. Great to be here.
Right, you were there with Morgan in the last couple of weeks. How did it go?
Yeah, he did a sterling job. Not quite the same, but I'd say that he's a worthy stand-in.
But of course, the opportunity for you guys to start talking about club rugby, it's an endless experience then, because the conversation in club rugby just flows.
Yeah, well, as I said to him when I was last on, I didn't know if it was quite a stitch-up because I arrived here and Morgan was hosting and Western Province had just released the fixtures, and my first fixture this season is against Grafenthal.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, so how's that going for you guys from an NTK point of view? Folks, by the way, we've got a whole lot of videos coming up tonight sent in from Solarians, Busy Bees, Rocklands Ladies, False Bay played against Helderburg. We've got a Helderburg warm-ups. We've got a whole bunch of, and of course something from Delft. AB Markets also sent us a little training snippet from Delft. But back to you, Murray. How's things going then for preparation? It was just a few weeks ago that we were talking about the fact that we were looking at the opening day, and now we're looking. Well, it's now 3 weeks away.
Yeah, we had our first official preseason game over the weekend. We played against Durban, good hitter. Obviously very strong. We'd also played a couple of chuckers or practiced with Violet's Rugby Club, which I must say thank you to MG and the team for coming down to us. We like to do that kind of thing. But yeah, we got the first one under the belt, and this weekend we Tygerberg is going to be another big challenge.
So that your friendly coming up this weekend, Tygerberg?
Yeah, we got Tygerberg. It's going to be a big one.
Yeah.
We were very tight against them last year in the league, and so looking forward to the challenge.
All right, folks, we've got a little highlights clip for you here, at least not highlights, but let's say training highlights from Helderburg Rugby Football Club, of course, playing in Super League A. Let's take a look. right, there we go. Helderburg Rugby Football Club in action. Murray, is this what you're expecting to see at the moment from Super League A club?
Yeah, the first thing I noticed is their field looks a lot better than it did when we played there at the end of last season and after the torrential rain. So it's looking good there. It's always interesting to look at clubs and see who they've recruited, who's left, what, you know, are they able to get that continuity. But I think with Phil Pretorius there, they're probably going to go from strength to strength.
So, what from your perspective, what are you 3 weeks out now? We know that the fixtures are out; they just have to be sort of officialized. But 3 weeks out now, what are you thinking about? What are you concentrating on?
Trying to just see where we're at, to be honest. Trying to assess our squad, who's come in, who's not there anymore.
Yeah.
Luckily, we've retained quite a lot of our players, but you know, over the weekend we blooded a few youngsters, and we played Durban at Kraaifontein Festival. So when we agreed to play, we weren't even sure who we were playing, and then we got Durban. I was like, it's quite a tough hit out, but actually it worked really well for us because you test some of your young tight forwards and some of them stand up to the challenge and you realise, okay, I've got a bit of depth here.
By now, I'm assuming you need to have sorted out your coaching structures, everything by now should be in the box. It should be locked down, right?
Yeah, we're really happy. One of the areas that we were a bit short in was our forwards coach, our head forwards coach, and we got great guy, JP Kellerman, come into the mix with us. So I'm ecstatic about that. He's a good fit, good kind of community guy, big personality. So, and I could see it's already starting to pay dividends.
What a legend, JP Kellerman. Yeah, old UWC stalwart as well. Played there, played lock there, and played a little bit of Kales River and been around the block. But yeah, you're in good hands then. All right, folks, we're going to take a bit of a break. We've still got, like I said, lots of highlights on the cards. Renzo Botman joins us in a second or so. We'll also wait to see if Morgan Newman is still going to be joining on with us. But we're still going to take a look at Solarians, Busy Bees, Rocklands Ladies. We've got the match between Falls Bay and Helderburg and a couple more on the card. So don't go away. It really is an action-packed show where we're highlighting so many of the clubs today. Back in a sec.